guys, Blake here with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. It is Sunday, October the 31st, Halloween, and I am going to do the one cast for you today. So today I am just up around the corner from River Bluff Estates, kind of halfway between Scooter / Dino's dock up here and the boat ramp from yesterday. I'm parked over here on the shallow side, but today I'm going to fish out towards this deeper side, and we are going to fish some night crawlers filled with air. So my setup for today, I have a Lilley's Landing 6'6" medium light action with a fast action tip. I've got a 1/8 ounce bell sinker on a size 12 snap swivel sliding up and down the line. That's on 4-pound test coming from the rod. Then I've got a size 12 barrel swivel with 2-pound line running about 2.5 foot, 2 foot or so down to my size 8 bait holder hook. I am going to take a juicy night crawler here, and I like to take them, pinch it in half. Okay, we're going to take the end that we did not pinch, so the closed end of the worm, and I'm going to go just about a 1/4 inch down the worm. I'm going to hook it once, like so. Then I'm going to get my worm blower, fill it with air, and we're going to go to the end of the worm that we did, in fact, pinch. If I can get it to cooperate. And we are going to fill it with air. Okay. So the water's off right now. There's no generation happening. They're not planning on running it till 6 o'clock. Get your handy hand towel. Wipe some of that dirt off. And give her an old cast out there. So I've got my boat sitting on the flat, but I'm trying to cast right to where that drop off is out there. I've got the boat on spot lock mode, but if you didn't have a spot lock mode, you could easily pull up here when the water's off like this and just use an anchor. And now we play the set and wait game. I haven't heard a whole lot of fishing reports for today. The wind is blowing good today. This would be another good day for that jig under a float. This is going to make it a little tricky to keep my lines already where the back of the boat is now because of the wind. Hopefully the wind will just keep blowing from the same direction there. But I haven't gotten too many fishing reports yet today. I talked to Captain Blake Harris. They went up to the trophy area this morning. And he said the bite was real slow up until the time the wind started blowing for him, and then he said the bite got good. Oh. There's a couple taps there. Oh, of course, the wind's just going to keep blowing every direction and making me change my sides here. Come on. I talked to a group of people that were renting a boat from us earlier, and they said they also did good with a little small marabou jig under a float up in the trophy area, and they also caught one better sized trout just working a jig, a bigger jig by itself. Well, I feel like my worm got stole already, and it did. Okay, no fish on the first cast. You might consider it a miss, but I did have that bite and then no more action, so I'm just gonna grab the other half of my worm that I didn't pinch earlier, or that I already pinched. And we're gonna do it again. Some of these trout have made an art out of stealing worms. Alright. You made your cameo.
Are you making your video right now?
Yep.
Alright, we're on.
Okay. Here we go again. I know that this has been one of the more effective methods down here, especially if you're looking to just catch some and keep them. Anyway, it sounds like anytime there's a good chop, trophy area or not, the micro jigs and finesse marabou jigs underneath a float have been a good choice. And you don't have to set your line up like I set this one up when the water's off. You know, as long as you just have enough weight to get to the bottom, then you're good. And you could literally just tie a 2-pound leader on there, put your hook on, and then put some split shot on a couple feet above it and cast it out there and accomplish the same thing. That's just the drift rig that I like to use. I like to keep my line as tight as I can. Make it a little easier to feel the bite. Oh, that was a tap. Oh, that was another good tap. I think ideally, especially if you're looking to catch these fish to eat them, your best bet is to really let them take it and swallow it. That's going to be your best chance of setting the hook. I'm kind of trying to finesse it to where I can set the hook on their lip, which obviously doesn't make for the best hook set because they're having to eat a whole lot of that worm before they get to the hook. I know Captain Steve Dickey's told me that whenever they do this in the mornings, they're having to move around quite a bit. So imagine catching a few fish in one spot, and then once you don't get a bite for 5 or 10 minutes, move down and try again. Oh, I don't practice this method a whole lot, so I'm sure there's some way, shape, or form that I'm not doing this exactly the way I need to be doing it, but I do know in a rough way that it works. I'm gonna switch to sit in the back of the boat. If this cast doesn't work, I might cast over at the shallow side. I'm seeing some fish actually jumping over there. There's a fish. Oh, I still got him. Hey, all right, that worked. So I just felt like I wasn't getting quite out there deep enough, so I moved to the back of the boat because it's kind of sitting at a farther angle. Let's see if I manage to hook him in the mouth or if I need to cut the line. It's another beautiful day here today. Temperatures are maybe a touch cooler with the amount of wind that's blowing. Alright, did you swallow it? Yep. And I'm just going to cut the line there. Oh. There he is right there. The best chance of him swimming off good and surviving is just to cut that hook. Or cut that line. I've already got another rod rigged up here ready to go. Now whenever you cast this, you kind of got to give it a little lob, or else you could accidentally sling that worm off of there because it's only hooked once. Oh, there's another fish. Well, that time I really got that cast over there in the deeper water, so it might be that I need to be setting a little farther over and casting even deeper. Sounds a little healthier. All right, and they are sucking those worms down today. So we're just gonna let him go. All right, I'm gonna tie on another hook here. So if you're coming out and you're looking for a method that's simpler and easy, put some fish on the table, I think that it's hard to go wrong with this method. Some of the guys like to take their worms out and wash them all off and put them in a bag of water on ice. It's a little bit cleaner way to accomplish this mission. Also keep your boat a little less messy. But I really think that adding the air to these is the key. Not that they won't bite them the other way, but getting them to float up a little bit away from that hook, it's really good. Okay, let's see if we can catch one more here. Oh, there he was. Might have pulled it away from him on that one. Oh, he still wants it. I've got one playing with it, but I don't think he's big enough to get the whole worm in his mouth. Or he may have taken off enough of it that he's not interested anymore. Oh no, it's still there. Alright, last cast. But if you're ever sitting in a spot for, you know, too long, move 50 feet and try again. That's always a good rule when the water's off, no matter what you're using. But I think I'm going to end it there. So, little night crawler fishing for you today, guys. We thank you for watching. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll get out here and do it again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.